this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway.
Insulting.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Reversal from Bron. Oh, kick right to the back.
Good grief, man. This is vicious. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Boom, over the top rope, a backdrop to the casket. He's making his way to ringside now.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Jeez, you might break a neck that way. Big elbow drop.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's all too worried at this point in the match.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Oh! Uh-oh. Knew what Roman had coming. And he slides him back to the mat.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT. Beautiful gator roll.
Wow.
Great way to disorient your opponent.
And now he's back into the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close them. Can they close?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
Big right hand. Perched up top. This will not end well.
Moonsault fall-away slam.
It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that.
Jaw-shattering boot.
In position. He's painting a bullseye on him.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Lifted and completely helpless here. Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed. still fighting back. Look at him go.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
This is ugly.
He's able to avoid heavy contact. Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Not looking good in this position.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Ow!
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Instead delivers the inverted DDT. Uh-oh.
Turns it around. This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Trying to
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Boom, right in the button.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. What a spear by Reigns.
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided.
Kick to the body.
One up,
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Taking aim on the arm.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Bron setting himself up top.
We know what's racing through his mind. To the sky. Turns it around with awesome power. Boom!
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
And Roman continues to attack with ferocity as this match goes on.
These do-or-die moments are when Roman Reigns is at his best.
Caught in a bad spot.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to the jaw.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to force the casket closed.
And then they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He gets into the ring.
And a clothesline. Broken up with a savage headbutt.
Setting up for something here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket. Desperate.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Into the ring again now. Oh, kick connects.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Clothesline. He's going up.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
And a stomp to the gut. Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Crank in the head. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
Gut punch. Nasty.
And the core taking on some damage. Denied with an elbow.
What a counter! Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Huge boot.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Not a good spot to be in.
Ooh, back-handed.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps. Punch right in the head. Oh, man. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Whip back into the ring. Looking to get airborne here.
Up high.
Oh, man. Reigns able to sidestep.
Superman punch!
Reigns setting him straight with his patented hard-hitting offense.
Always with a... Here comes Reigns!
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins. As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Looks like he's ready to knock things out of the park here.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Stomping. Ouch.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing.
Ooh. Breakker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Reigns plans in motion.
Slowly getting back up. And he is not gonna...
From way up.
Countered into a backbreaker.
And Breakker is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Braun trying to bring the fight back in this one.
No way. Crash and burn.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flopped spectacularly.
A miscalculation that can change this whole match.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Just cranking the head. Caught with a clothesline.
Oh, and Roman fights back.
Oh!
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Schoolboy takedown.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
What power from the Tribal Chief.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Wow!
And he tosses him back in now. He's headed to the top now.
He's got him square in his sights here.
Look out.
Top rope diving clothesline.
Reigns sizing up the target.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting. And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
There's only one of two ways this casket match could have ended. And they got to be happy that they're the one walking away.